Welcome to Realms Unknown. This is Impossibilities, our homebrew Delta Green campaign. We thank you for joining and hope you enjoy. Last session, you guys, where is this? Are you guys in Texas?
Texas.
We're in Texas.
We're in Texas.
Texas, Abilene. Abilene? That's how you say it.
Mm-hmm.
You guys landed. You got a hotel situated.
Yeah.
Motel, I believe, so we
I
don't
was
have to
gonna
walk
say,
through
I'm
a
pretty
lobby.
sure it's
Yeah, it's
a
always
little motel.
Motel, hotel, Holiday Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Holiday
AJ Kuro and AJ Kodak went to speak with your friendly, little Miss Sarah Simmers, who is a journalist. He had some information for you guys and the location of Zigot Ranch. Just had a little conversation there. She's eager to visit the ranch herself, but you guys thought it would be best not to bring her until it's been cleared out. Then, while that was going on, Kopesh and Kilo went to the library, did a little bit of research.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, did a little bit of research, found out some like folklore kind of about the ranch. There's some sightings of some unnatural creatures around the ranch. Nothing was really ever mainstream, but alas, you guys reconvened. Kodak and Kuro also went and talked to Dr. Alan Oxford. Oxford? Yeah. He let you guys know that it seems, through medical records, it seems like the earliest signs of the migraines started on the northern side of town, and it's slowly been working its way south. So, kind of pinpointed that its origin is from the northern side of town. Then you guys made your way to the ranch. Doesn't seem to be any activity there besides some old security cameras that were still functioning. Kuro generously took care of. There was kind of what looks like there's a house there that was kind of like a decoy house just set up just to make it look like somebody lived there at one point, right? Because the ranch has long been abandoned now. Did a quick little sweep of the house. Didn't find anything interesting. Figured out the plumbing works. And then made you guys' way into the barn, where you now stand in front of two metal cellar doors. And that's where we left off.
All right.
So we're just staring at these metal cellar doors.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To refresh my memory, we did do a perimeter check outside the barn, didn't we? And we found nothing.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Besides the security cameras,
Just cameras that were handily taken care of.
Yeah.
By your new floaty friend.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll probably go up to the doors and kind of get you guys to draw your guns just in case.
So the doors.
Yeah, I believe I said I brought everything, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, as I slowly start.
Yeah,
so I'm fully kitted.
So the metal doors have like a sliding bar that goes across, and there is a padlock on it.
Can I try and rip the padlock off?
Yeah.
Strength?
Do you need to roll?
No, I don't.
Are you just like bare hand, like
really
grabbing the padlock?
Can I rip it off?
Give me a D1. Give me a roll.
Give you a roll.
See if he
Yeah,
crit
like-
fails. See if he crit fails.
I got 22. Under 95.
So
Under 95.
the lock.
Do I succeed?
Oh yeah, you succeed. Yeah, I'm just definitely. The lock the lock itself, like the little hook, the little ring, just
Mhm.
fucking rips
Mhm.
right out of the padlock.
Perfect.
It's a little rusty, eh? Kind of old.
You look at
Uh,
him. There's no
kinda-
rust, and it's not old.
It's
Well, that's a good question. Is it rusty and old,
It's not rusty
or is it
because
new?
it's dusty. It's not brand new. It definitely looks like an older padlock though.
Yeah, none of this has been disturbed in a minute.
Yeah, this is inside the barn, so it's not facing water damage or corrosion over time.
Okay.
I'll pull the bar out from the handles, and I'll slowly open up the door.
As the doors creak open, you can see that there is a stairway that leads down probably about 10 to 15 feet maybe. Yeah, maybe 15 feet to a landing.
I'm assuming it's completely pitch black.
Oh yeah, it's dark, yeah.
Okay.
You got your rifle out?
Oh, fuck yeah. Rifles out. I think targeting lasers on. I'm just trying to decide if I'm turning the tack light or night vision.
I mean, tack light would be nice so everyone else could see.
I think it's tack light for now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's mounted just off to the side of the barrel on the rifle, so...
Are you going first?
Oh yeah, I'm going first.
Oh yeah, you're the one who's armed to the teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I got unfinished business here, I think.
Yeah,
What's a marching order as you guys go down these stairs?
I'll follow up the rear.
So we got Kopesh, who's going second.
I mean, I guess
Can-
I will, but I'm not really fucking useful.
It's okay. It's okay.
The people more proficient with guns are in the front and the back, just in case we get attacked from either side.
So we got Kopesh, Kilo, Kodak, Kuro.
And then Kuro.
Okay. As you guys make your way down the stairs, it opens up into a small landing, about probably 5 feet wide, 10 feet long. And in front of you is another set of metal doors. They kind of look like elevator doors almost. There's no handles, and there is a keypad on the left-hand side.
It's just the elevator doors. There's no emergency stairwell.
Not here. There's not. They look similar to elevator doors.
Okay.
There's no handles on them or anything.
Give them a little push. Do they open?
They jiggle a little bit. You might think
Does
that
the keypad, does it have power? Sorry.
Try interacting with it. If you go up and touch it, it lights up.
Okay. Is it a numpad or is it a phrase? Sorry to
It's a number.
cut you off there. It's a number pad.
Kuro, you think these doors
We want to try 0000.
You think these doors probably slide outwards to open.
Is there enough gap between the doors that maybe we can get our fingers in and try and manhandle it in the first instance? Is there enough gap to get fingers in?
Probably not fingers. Maybe if you had a crowbar.
I was gonna say, I don't suppose you got a crowbar in that go bag of yours, Kopesh?
Not that I'm seeing right here.
I mean, that's on me. I should have thought of bringing that. Crowbar is always useful.
Crowbar is always useful. That's got to go in the bag. We need a... This is not a go bag, per se.
Can I go upstairs and grab the metal bar that was barring the doors shut and use that to pry the doors apart?
That's a good idea.
The round bar fit?
It's
Does anyone have a combat knife on them?
I do have a combat knife, actually.
Could that maybe get us started? We can use that to start
it
the doors, and then maybe get the bar in after that. Yeah. By that, after that, try with our hands, or use that bar with the larger diameter, and then we've got clearance.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, the bar is round, so.
Yep.
So who's
Well, he's.
trying the combat knife?
I'll punch in 4 zeros to start because Kiro said it. I was like, I wonder.
Password is password.
It's like a buzzer sound as it flashes.
Yeah.
You hear me from upstairs? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. I will try and see if the knife can fit between, and if it prying, like twisting the knife, opens up. But I don't want to break my knife. I'd rather not break my knife.
Don't crit fail. Give me a
Yeah.
Yeah, no fail.
give me a strength roll.
You got good strength.
Strength roll. That is a 28 under 75.
Mhm.
Hey.
Yeah, you get the work the combat knife in and pry it by twisting it a little bit. These doors have been just sitting for years, so it gives way. There's enough room that
Nice.
you can someone could get their fingers in there.
How much resistance do I think there is?
There's a fair amount of resistance. It's difficult.
Would I be able to try and use my ability to just pull both the doors apart? Feeling that it's like we set a limit 500 pounds of force, or at least lifting 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
At least
sure.
enough so maybe Kuro can get his fingers in and pry.
Well, there's enough room. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Give me a roll. First power.
Okay. Yeah.
It's fucking dark down here. Why didn't I bring a flashlight?
That's a 54 under 75.
All right, so it's free.
And then telekinesis. It's a 67 over 47.
This is some heavy doors.
Some heavy doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's open
Okay.
enough now that someone could probably fit the bar in.
Nice.
Sorry, I missed that. So, did Kuro go back and get the... Did I tune out for a second? I'm
I'm coming back down from grabbing the bar.
Okay, great, thank you.
And I got it open enough. I think the bar can fit in. But you saw me try and kind of almost pull without pulling while I had the knife in there, and it didn't quite work.
But I mind tricked it.
I guess,
Kuro with the bar.
Yeah, I guess I'll shove the bar in, which I just went and got, and then I'll try and pull the doors open.
Yeah.
I got a 47 under 95.
Yeah. The side that you push the bar in, so one door is open all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's completely
Nice.
dark in there.
Can I put the bar on the ground between one door and the other door just so it won't slam shut on us?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it probably is a good idea. Then yeah, I guess lead the way, leader.
Yep. I'll step through the door,
Yeah.
start flashing flashlight around and listening for anything.
As you all step in, your eyes have time to adjust. You can see you are in what looks like kind of like a lounge area. There is to your left, along the curved wall. This room is like a semicircle. Along the curved wall, on your left, there's a bookshelf with a coffee table in front of it, 2 chairs and a couch in between. To the right, no wait, that's on your right. I always get my lefts and my rights mixed up. That's on your
Put
right.
your hands up. The one that makes the L is your right.
I know that. The one that makes the L is your left. It's because I'm looking at my map. I don't know. So yeah, that's on your
Put
right.
an L and an R on the bottom.
That's on your right. On the left is an L-shaped bar with stools. Behind that, there are 2 pool tables.
Ooh. This place is pretty cool.
Straight in front of you, the far end on the flat wall, there is a fireplace with a few more kind of crescent moon shaped couches in front of it. And then on either side of the far wall, there's a door, 2 doors, one on either side.
Are these books just like paperbacks, or do they look like lab notes or something?
Oh no, they're just like paperbacks, reading materials.
All right.
You can see there's a big
I'll
Harry
let-
Potter. We got a Harry Potter collection there.
I start throwing the Harry Potter collection into the fireplace.
I don't think the fireplace is on, buddy.
No, it's not.
No, I
right.
know. I'm just putting them there for future reference.
Okay. So the doors are kind of to the back of the room on the left and the right side?
Yeah, there's one on either side, yeah.
Is there a pool cue by any chance?
Yeah. There's a few.
I'll just pick one up just in case. 'Cause I'm better with
Melee weapon required.
yeah, improvised weapon. Who knows?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Does the bar still have alcohol?
Yeah, there is still alcohol in the bar.
I'll take a bottle or two of the high shelf stuff.
Okay.
They're also weapons, except they turn from
I'm
bludgeoning to stabbing.
going to continue to clear the building after I scan over for movement and stuff and go to the back. Oh, we had that image and we studied this shit.
It should be
Did we
in
not?
handouts.
They're in notes or handouts.
Yeah, the maps are in
Yeah.
handouts.
I got us pictures of the place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
My hand-drawn maps, which I was
Your hand-drawn maps.
I was gonna like do them up in 3D Paint, but I was like,
You don't need to.
I like got
Yeah,
so I
through the first one twice and was like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm not fucking doing that.
It's too much. So I think I go forward and to the left and enter that room.
Yeah, okay. So you pass the pool table and the benches and the stools. And this door is just a swinging door.
Mhm. So I'm gonna slowly open it, and if they're all looking around in here, at that point, I think I'll flip down night vision and turn off the tack light and look through,
Now
just
you
so I
guys-
can kind of see as much of that room as possible at one time.
Now that you guys are in here, you can hear a loud hum. And everybody give me a con roll, actually.
Oh,
Hey, what's a con roll?
68 under
not-
70.
That's not very high. That's the D8.
45.
45.
64.
Yeah, 45 under 70.
Under 70.
Oh, where's the banana?
6 under 55.
The full.
Nice.
So,
Add a guy.
so you all think those are all successes. You all have migraines. And
Okay.
Yes?
Yep. Pretty crit success. You
Quick
all
one.
have- yeah.
Kodak was keen to quickly run behind the bar and see if there's an ice pick and just add it to his arsenal, maybe put it into his belt loop or something.
You should make him roll luck.
Is there such a thing?
You know, like.
Luck?
Yeah.
Classic ice pick.
24.
Oh!
There's an ice pick in a bucket. You want the bucket too?
Nice. Tempting, but no, I'll leave it behind.
Right as a helmet?
That's what I was picturing, Ned Kelly style. Aussie reference. Right.
So with this migraine, you will all suffer a 10% penalty to all rolls.
Uh,
Oh,
can I take a T3 to mitigate that, since we have a bottle of anti-migraine pills?
Yeah, they take a little while to kick in.
That's fine.
It's about an hour.
Anyone else want medicine?
I'll save it until it gets really bad.
All right.
I think I'm just gonna keep pushing.
Yeah. So Kopesh, as you move through this next door, you see what looks like a large
Is it a
cafeteria.
meeting room?
Cafeteria.
Oh, cafeteria.
That's it.
Okay. Oh, quick side note. I have a military band earpiece with a mic. Do the other guys have microphones? Headsets?
Did you get them for us?
I think last session we established that you guys do have earpieces.
Oh, cool. I thought we were using walkies, but I'll take the earpiece.
Mm.
So yeah, as you move
Yeah, because I think
into this
as a
room,
move.
there's a countertop all along the wall on your left, and two large metal surface dining room tables stretch out across the room, parallel to each other, and you can see on the far side it looks like a kitchen, and then
Okay.
and the kitchen counter
Is this-
runs through, and then there's like a walkway. At the end of the counter is another set of doors going forward. That's in the middle of this room.
Okay. Does this look like nothing has been moved in a while? It's just old stuff lying out.
Yeah, there's even like some old food, so like some old plain food left. Like it looks like whoever
It
left.
smells.
Yeah, it smells.
Yeah.
It smells not very good in
It
here.
smells like. Yeah.
It's like when they left in a hurry. All the
I wonder why
surfaces
they
are
do
covered in dust.
Okay. I think I've relayed that and push to the next room. There's a cafeteria and a kitchen area. Everything
Oh,
looks
shit.
rotten.
He's going without us.
There's
guys.
a
We gotta go.
middle door. It's just clear in the next room. Will you guys
You know
look?
you
I'm
were
not
our
going
source
far.
of light, right?
Do you guys not have flashlights?
I have a torch, or sorry, the flashlight for the Americans. My guy's Irish. He calls it a torch. What up?
100%.
Do they?
It's the proper word, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we use it in Australia as well. Torch.
All right.
Alright, so as Kopesh stacks up on the next door, what are you three doing?
You said that there's like this low hum, which we're kind of sensing. Do we feel like it's getting louder as we're progressing through?
Not yet.
Okay, so it's not. So there's no noticeable change as we're moving forward through the facility.
Yeah. Have you moved into the cafeteria?
Yeah, I'd say I'm following behind, kind of keeping up, making sure I'm not getting left behind.
Mm-hmm. Kodak as well? Kuro?
Absolutely. Yeah, Kodak's keen on that kitchen area. He's going to just take a look around, see if there's anything of interest, anything that jumps out at him. So nothing in particular he's looking for.
Yeah, there's all sorts of kitchen utensils. There's basically anything that you would think to find in it. It almost looks like an industrial kitchen. Industrial oven, large double-door refrigerator. Probably two of those actually. But nothing that seems abnormal in this kitchen.
You guys need knives? You got melee weapons?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because Kodak's only got his 2 Glocks, I think, and the ice pick. He's traveling light.
A nice 12-inch kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Can't beat a good chef's knife.
There's a nice big butcher knife on the counter.
Oh.
Like a cleaver? We're talking like a cleaver?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun.
I better pull up the weapons page. I think that's going to be useful.
I think that's a medium or a large knife. If I had to guess.
I want a hacking type tool.
That definitely feels like a hacking type tool.
You got a pokey and a hacky.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's exactly my thinking.
Gotta have your resistances covered.
Steady tomahawk with sword.
Tomahawk.
I think it would.
I think it would be a tomahawk, basically.
I think it'd be equivalent to a hatchet.
Yeah.
Because there's a knife, hatchet, large knife or combat dagger. Yeah, I'll be a large knife. It's a D6.
Nice.
With 3 armor piercing.
I'm tempted to go for an apron. I don't want to mess up my suit.
I can totally respect that.
It's about to get caught on something, and then it's going to turn into a nasty scene. So no apron. That's fine.
All right.
We don't know. We could go down and make friends. We might not even need that knife.
Might not.
Well, if we make friends, we can prepare them a meal. How's that?
Yeah, and we can use their friends as the meal.
So,
as Kopesh moves to this next door, you step into a long hallway. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors down either side. Evenly spaced.
are any of them open?
Yeah, most of these doors are open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kopesh opens the door and just mumbles "fuck" in the mic. He's like, "Lots of doors. To remember the drawing right, this is the where they have a bunch of people would sleep. Keep your ears ready." And I'm gonna slowly walk in and start checking each door to the left or right.
Yeah.
And listening for any sounds coming from farther down the hallway.
Now that you're in this hallway, the hum starts to grow. Gradually. Slowly,
Right.
but gradually.
Mm-hmm. As you get closer and closer to the back.
To the end of the hallway, yeah. Looking into these rooms, you can see directly adjacent to the entry door, there's another door. Some of them are open, some of them aren't. Looks like maybe there's a bathroom. The ones that are open, you can kind of see a little bit of the bathroom there. These look like sleeping quarters, like you said. There's a bed, a dresser, and a computer desk along the. I'm gonna say the south wall.
Okay.
And they're just mirror on either side. They're just mirror images.
Yeah, it's just the same shit the whole way down. There's no movement, nothing disturbed, no weird stuff in them.
No, until you get to the last door on your right. It leads into a stairwell.
Then I'm assuming opening that door, the hum gets louder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kodak's tempted to see if the computer's running, or if we can turn it on. Maybe there's some files in there on the desktop, something obvious potentially that may tell us something. Even if it's a floor plan, who knows?
We had those pieces of paper we got from whoever. I'm assuming someone brought those. I didn't. I don't think.
The plans?
Yeah.
They were emailed to me.
Yeah, they
were emailed. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but just there may be additional information potentially.
100%. I'm down with that before.
Yeah.
Do you have computer?
Yeah, before going deeper. So, let's see. Do I? Just standard. Oh no, I've got 20%. Anyone else is higher?
No, I get 0.
No, I don't think so.
I have 24.
You got 24?
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe
he better than 20.
Side, I do one
start
side.
messing around with some computers, see if you can get in any.
Yeah.
We'll each give it a go. Yeah.
They are locked.
Yeah, you can take the ones on the left, I'll do the right.
Sure.
What was that?
The computers are locked, so try and break the password.
Yeah, let's see if we can hack in. I cannot.
No, nor can I.
I will
41
take the check
over 20.
mark, but I cannot.
Yeah, don't forget to check it.
I also fail. But if the files are in the computer, can I just open up the computer? Smash it.
That's how that works.
Got nothing else that I can use.
Not a bad idea to fucking pry out some hard drives.
Oh, hang on a minute. Give me a second, boys and girls. I screwed up. I should have used that ability, but because I've rolled already. I'll have to use a glimpse, if I may, handler.
Yeah, I had to try.
Too late to use a slow fast. Slow fast would have been great, but I should have put my hand up for that earlier, right?
Yeah.
Before the roll. Yeah, all right. So, I got to roll power first.
Yeah.
I succeed really well.
Nice.
All right. So now I'm re-rolling for my computer search.
Yep.
And having to hit a 20, I hit a 93.
Oh, dang.
Nice. At least you didn't say
Yeah.
fail.
Thanks for slowing down the team. Yeah, sorry.
You could push your roll.
In addition
Then it
to
actually takes willpower. Do you got some computer science there, Kilo? There's computers in these sleeping quarters. They're trying to break into a couple of them.
That was sadly not my specialty at the university. I use computers, but just for typing up reports.
Fair.
Yeah.
Can you speak binary and try and hack in?
That is a good question. I don't know. I've never tried to use my power in such a way. I guess anything is worth a shot. I mean, you tell me. I don't know.
Binary isn't
Handler?
a spoken language, so no, I don't think so.
Damn.
Binary is
That's
a
fair.
written language.
Yeah.
So there's a Futurama reference there somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably.
What about
Tattoo on your ass.
I'm just thinking about like a typical office. Can I start looking underneath keyboards and in drawers? Is there just a piece of paper lying around that has words written on it that would likely be a password?
Yeah, sure.
Their OPSEC maybe isn't that good.
Yeah, sure.
Is that a luck roll or is that a search roll?
That'd be a search roll.
All right, I can actually do some search.
I wish I did that.
Ooh, that's a 26 under 64.
Hey.
Nice.
One of these rooms you do find a password to one of the computers underneath, like you said, underneath the keyboard on a sticky note.
Who are these people?
One of them has a terrible memory. Maybe he was new.
Yeah.
And so you get in to the computer and you start looking through the files, and it seems pretty mundane. It seems like just a personal computer. There's nothing about any projects. There's nothing referencing the ranch.
Nothing in the emails?
No email program, or maybe a draft that wasn't sent or something.
Nope.
Interesting.
There is a long log of Pornhub website visits.
What kind of stuff is this guy into?
I'm not familiar with this. What are we talking?
Yeah.
If there's, I think, Kopesh says over the mics, if we found nothing, I'd like to keep going. This sound is starting to be a problem.
That's fair. That's fair.
You want a T3 yet? They take a while to kick in. You might need it.
Yeah, I'll take a T3.
I'll give him a T3.
I'll take
one too. I'll take one too.
Yeah, we're all drugged up.
Yeah.
All drugged up.
Mhm.
And
Push down the hallway.
Move together
Stairs.
down the staircase.
Yep, normal marching order.
So When you get to the bottom of the staircase, you can see in front of you there is, looks like a hallway turns.
Mm-hmm.
There's a set of doors, and then there's another staircase that goes down further on your left.
How loud does it feel on this floor?
It's not quiet, but it's
Mhm.
Scale of 1 to 10. Say it was probably a 3 when you got into the facility, went up to a 5. Now it's probably at like a 7 on this floor.
Mm.
Now, there's still no sound, or is the only sound we could really hear this loud hum?
Yeah, it's just loud hum. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to try speaking to the machinery? I assume it's machinery that's doing that. Definitely not something trapped in here.
No, there's some being trapped down here. I don't know exactly what it is, but there is something down here, guys.
Do we want to continue down, figure this out, and then maybe take some time to search the place? Because I feel like this hum might get to us.
I think I look at the downstairs and pause for a little bit. But I say, let's quickly clear this floor before we go down one more.
I'm down with that.
And then I start walking towards the L, like where it tears off again, towards kind of back the way we came. If we were upstairs.
Yeah.
And I get everybody to kind of like point your flashlights at the ground for a second. And I want to peek around that corner with my night vision and see if I can see anything down that hallway.
You look down the hallway and you can see immediately this hallway is overgrown with, actually, before you even get to that point, there's a faint bluish glow coming from the hallway. And as you look around the corner, you can see that this glow comes from bioluminescent mushrooms that have overgrown the facility. So this hallway is just full of them. They're all over the floor. They're up the wall.
Is it quite bright?
It's not super bright, but
it's not blinding
it's
with
not
the night vision
blinding.
on. Like the night vision kind of still allows me to see, or can I see
bit.
pretty good if I pull it up?
You can probably see all right if you pull it up.
I'll keep it down for now because I assume I probably have a bit more sight distance with it on.
See that at the end of the hallway it opens up into, looks like some large room. It's hard to tell from here. There's two set of doors actually on either side. One directly beside you. One about 15 feet further down the hallway. And then on the right hand side of the hallway, there's two sets of doors on the far end before it reaches the large room.
Okay. Looking down this hallway, does it look like it gets denser and denser the farther down you go?
Yeah.
I guess I'm assuming everybody else has kind of seen the mushrooms as we come up to this corner, and I say it looks like it's spreading from deep in on this floor. Yeah, it looks like it's spreading from this floor. Watch the mushrooms. I don't know if they'll have spores or not. I don't know what these things are. And stepping into this hallway, does this hum feel louder?
No.
No? Interesting.
It's in the basement.
Do you want to check the basement?
No, let's clear this floor. We're already in here.
Okay. Continue down the hall a bit and get to the...
And you reach the next
first door.
Yeah.
I know why you don't want to go down there, Kopesh, and I don't blame you for it, but we are going to have to go down there eventually.
We'll get there.
And one of us is going to have to clear your room.
What's your response to that?
I think he does. I think he just kind of doesn't respond and checks around the L and then pushes in the door and checks that next room.
So there's a door around that L on the right-hand wall.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna push into this door on your left?
Yeah, the door on the left. I'm going to quickly check that first.
Yeah. You go in
If
there.
the door opens.
It opens.
I don't know how much mushroom stuff is like.
Because
Yeah.
this room is also overgrown with mushrooms. You can see there's another set of doors to your right that look like it opens up into that large room, and those doors are wide open, and the mushrooms have grown their way this way through there. This looks like some sort of engineering workshop.
Interesting. It's like gadgets and stuff, but everything's kind of covered in mushrooms.
Yeah, everything's overgrown.
Might have to come see if we can investigate this further once we deal with this damn hum. And I gotta cross over. Has anyone gone over to the other side to check, or is it pretty much just we're conga lining this whole thing now?
I kind of want to take a look at the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
some
mean,
other
we're the ones
jar around.
I'm
or
looking for
something, take a
threats. You guys are
sample.
free to do that.
You want to take a handful of mushrooms?
No, I said I wanted to see if maybe there's a jar around so I
Oh.
could take a sample.
Take a sample.
Like, just kind of close the lid in the jar on one so I don't have to touch it, but I'll have a mushroom that I can kind of examine later.
You might be able to find one in this engineering workshop.
Yeah. I just kind of want to do that. Grab a mushroom, put it in a jar. Don't use my hands.
Yeah. You can find a jar in here.
Okay, cool.
You got a glowy blue mushroom. Put that in your inventory.
Guys, I think if I eat this, I get an extra life.
Those are the red and white ones.
Aw, what is the blue one? Oh, the blue one makes me tiny. I could fit into the air vents.
It's not. There's just a long sigh from Kopesh.
I'm trying to keep it light.
And I gotta quickly clear the room on the right in the L to make sure there's nothing in there.
The room down the L?
Yeah, just that room right off to the side of the L that you said is there. So came up the hallway, pushed into the one door, and now I want to cross over and look in that one before I continue up.
Okay. So yeah, this is like a break room, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And there's mushrooms in here. These doors are open.
Okay.
There's mushrooms all over this room.
Does it look like they've grown? The mushrooms grew into the fridge and stuff, or?
Oh, the fridge is closed.
Okay. No, nothing's moving in here.
No.
Okay.
Any computers, server rooms that we kind of pass by or clear?
Yeah. Clear the next two rooms. Head towards the middle of the big room.
In the next room, it's basically just a room of shelves, and there's little canisters for holding vials, all sorts of different sizes. It's pretty cleaned out. There is one vial left on the floor. It looks like somebody might have dropped it, and it's got like a purple smoky liquid in it.
Interesting.
Without thinking, Kodak just goes forward and reaches it and grabs it. Gently puts it in his pocket.
I was going to do
Fair.
the same thing.
Doesn't make a big song and dance or anything. Just grabs it.
Nope,
Doesn't even announce it.
Yeah.
Share your findings with me, Kodak. I must know what this is.
Yeah, this is him just being a rookie. Like, oh yeah, we'll talk about it later. He's just thinking nothing of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
think
see
it
me
is
take the
just
mushroom and be
anything
like,
that's
okay.
let's take anything we can find to get it analyzed.
You
Um,
should go to a green box, right?
Yeah. Well, and with all these mushrooms, I don't think we're letting the lady come in here. I think we're going to try and collapse this thing if we can.
We do have Molotovs.
Molotovs aren't going to bring the fucking facility down.
No, but it might burn the mushrooms.
Well, yeah. You need a lot of Molotovs to burn all these mushrooms.
Lost your audio for a second.
You lost me?
Or was that just...
I think he said need a lot of Molotovs.
Right, yeah. Sorry, I just lost a bit of audio there for a second. Yeah. And it might release a gas.
Yeah, and it might, gas, spores. We don't know yet.
Yeah. It's like asbestos, just let it sit there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably best.
I think the next room, but as I go to that door, I start really looking into the big room at the back here.
This big room at the back here, you can tell it is like a laboratory now that you're closer. This room on your right looks like a containment room.
Okay.
The wall, if you were looking at the doors, the left-hand wall is like all glass.
Okay.
And it's actually it's shattered now, and the mushrooms, you can tell the mushrooms have like pushed their way through this glass.
Okay.
Grown into
super mushrooms.
So that door probably doesn't really open.
It doesn't want to open, no.
Okay. So if I walk forward, give it a wide berth, and look into that, what do I see in that room?
Yeah, I won't make you roll. There's you can tell there is some sort of body. That looks like the mushrooms are like feeding off of. It's a large body. It doesn't look human, but you're not sure what it is.
There's no pulse, it's not breathing or anything like that.
No. It's like it's mostly a skeleton at this point.
Okay.
But doesn't it be human? Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like a human.
At first glance.
Yeah, no. It's much.
Where's that pool cue? Can we prod the body with the pool cue? Turn it over so we can get a better look.
Well, it's
if it's a skeleton, is there a head?
It's
okay.
It's covered in mushrooms, right? It's like the mushrooms are all growing on top of it. You can kind of just see underneath them, vaguely, that there is some sort of body.
So you want me to do the proverbial poke it with a stick? Take the pool cue and just...
If there's that many mushrooms... Okay. If you guys want to do that...
With a stick.
You may be able to brush and break off the mushrooms, potentially, to get a bit of a look. Potentially. I don't know how fibrous... brittle they are. Who knows?
The mushrooms on this one are pretty large, like 3 feet tall. Mushrooms.
Oh wow! Okay.
Off of the body.
Right.
Large, thick stems.
We're gonna need a bigger pool cue.
Yeah, it's
gonna need a bigger jar.
Honestly, we should have just grabbed like a bigger knife from the kitchen to hack through them. Jeez.
Would we stand half a chance with the cleaver?
Yeah, probably would.
You want to take a big mushroom?
I'm just wondering, like, what about like the spores from these things, guys? Like, does it seem like there's spores in the air?
I was about to say, don't aggravate the mushrooms.
Yeah,
that was on my mind as well. Yeah.
I already
walking careful
we don't need a
as I
bigger
go
one.
through this. Try not to make too many, if any, spores.
Yeah.
The hum's not here. Looks like there's nothing else in this area.
The hum is about the same as it's been on this floor.
Has there been like a gas mask in any of these rooms?
Or this room in particular?
Not that you guys have seen.
No?
No.
One quick thought, not necessarily to obsess over hacking away at the body, but just a future thought. If we have water on us or anything like that, is that something we can maybe use down the track to, subdue the spores, like pour water over something if we need to hack at it? Just for future reference. That may be an approach.
Maybe.
Might be an approach.
I have a couple bottles of alcohol that I stole, so...
Don't waste those. Jesus. We need that afterwards.
Oh, please. I have much better stuff.
Yeah, but that's not here. It's not here right away.
So turning around to take in more of this laboratory, you can see directly across from you there's like in the corner of this room there's like a glass chamber, where the glass is all shattered, and it seems like it is the source of where these mushrooms have come from, is in this little glass chamber. Well, it's not really small, it's like a 15 by 15 foot chamber.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty big.
Looks like an observation chamber.
Okay.
In the middle of the room, kind of in the middle, towards the north wall, there is some sort of, almost looks like a Tesla coil with gyroscopes connected to it that looks like they would spin in all sorts of different directions. And the back wall is all computers.
Oh boy, here we go hacking again.
Have the mushrooms avoided the Tesla coil? Or the
Yeah.
computers, or are they like not scared of electricity?
They've avoided the Tesla coil, but they've grown on the computers quite a bit. There is probably one monitor that's accessible.
Mm-hmm.
Can I search the desk for the password again? Because that worked fine last time.
Yeah, sure. Anybody who's looking around can give me a search roll for a password if they want.
Alright. So what is my search?
Sure.
Do we still have a -10, or did our medicine
that's a
kick
fail.
in that we took up?
No, you still have it.
I took it as soon as we came in. It's probably been like a half hour. Clearing all the rooms, getting down here.
Yeah, okay, I'll say. Yeah, okay.
That is a 28, under 70.
So, right beside the monitor, there's a sticky note with the password on it.
I'll log in.
It's not even hidden.
It was under a mushroom. I had to very gently push it to the side to get to the sticky note.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I guess I'll log in while they're doing their thing.
So yeah, you log in, and you find, in the files, you find one labeled genetic modification records.
Okay.
There we go.
And one labeled psychological profiling data.
Can I go into the computer? Well, is this saved to the hard drive or is it saved to the system? Like to the server?
It's saved to the server.
Could I copy it to the computer's hard drive and then pull the hard drive?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I'll do that and then I'll turn the computer off.
Alright.
Kind of give the rest of this room a cursory thing as you move some files around.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get deep into this, so I just want to be able to have a copy that we can kind of dig through at our own leisure.
Mm-hmm.
As it's going, as it's copying, because I think we have some time, I think I poked Kuro to open the files, and we need to know if there was something else here that could do this. If there's any info we could
do
get.
the mushrooms or do the transformer hum of death?
The hum.
I don't know if I could look through it, dude. This thing's running Windows like 87. Like the copy screen's taking up the whole thing. We could look through it after it's copied before I pull the drive.
Yeah. We'll do that then.
Do you want to keep clearing while I supervise this?
We're not going down the next floor until this is done.
Is this floor clear?
Yeah, this is the last area of this whole floor.
We didn't find any gas masks in any of the rooms, right? Nothing?
Nope.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys are opening. Which file are you opening?
Yeah, it's all copied now. What do you want to look at? Because this is you.
There's genetic modification records, and there's psychological profiling data.
The genetics.
Alright. I will drop it in handouts. Oh wait, no, I didn't need to set all that.
You can edit it real quick.
Oh, yeah. Are there
Can look
spoilers in it?
away.
Should we not read it?
Not really spoilers, just some like unnecessary information that was more for my reference.
Okay.
It's like just the first 2 paragraphs. Yeah, I'll leave that one there. I'll
Human
just
and
leave it.
alien DNA.
I'll just leave it. It's fine.
There's not a lot of valuable things that we can gather after the first 2 anyways.
Okay.
Did that body covered in mushrooms look as if it could be like an alien? I know you said it didn't look human, but did it have any kind of signs to show that it was an alien rather than a mutant?
You walking over and looking at the mushroom body?
Yeah, I'll take a peek at it.
It's got ID.
Glass.
But yeah, I wonder if the body has any ID as well, because I noticed there were some subject names.
Give me a search roll.
So it might be worth just seeing if there's a
around the
matchup.
tank.
What's that? Kopesh?
Well, I noticed the in handouts. Oh, sorry, Kopesh. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, you go. I'm interrupting.
I was just going to say, because it talks there about test subject D. Carlo Darcy. Just wondering whether it's worth checking for ID on that body that we saw earlier, on the minimal chance that maybe that very person, maybe they mutated.
Most of the subjects have been held on the bottom floor. This probably broke out of somewhere up here.
Okay.
I think
it's actually.
I don't
sitting
think
there
and
reading that, I'd stare at it for a little longer than it would take to read that whole thing.
Yeah.
Kodak approaches Kopesh and just tries to snap him out of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Kopesh, you alright?
Snap back. Yeah. So you're looking for ID tags for either of these people?
Just something to be aware of if we find any bodies, if they have ID on them. Just we may find further information later. It's all info.
I kind of yell over from the body, hey, could you pull that drive for me? I forgot to do it while he was reading.
We could pull it, and
Kodak, can you
we
pull
won't
it for
find
me?
ID for Carlo.
I edited it. Subject S does have a name.
Scarlett R. Watson.
Yep, it's Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean something to you?
The body.
I mean, as I go to start pulling the drive, I just kind of say to you, I'm the top one. And I turn off the computer and start pulling the drive.
You're Carlo?
I'm Carlo.
Not supposed to tell them your name.
Too late.
You didn't want
I
to check
fucking
the
know
other
yours. Yeah, okay. Check the other file.
That's all this weekend, man.
Yeah,
So-
no, I'll check the other file. We'll check it while everybody can see.
I mean, I don't want to pry if this is.
That's
even
okay. We need to
personal,
know.
But
I didn't know Scarlett went through phase 2.
I'm a little. Yeah. So, do we think it's Scarlett that's causing the hum? Is that what we're? Is that our working theory right now?
There was one other person in here with us, but I don't remember them that well. It could be them too. It's.
Oh, that's good. I love it when I read about people who have little empathy or remorse. That's normally a good sign.
Little signs of empathy or remorse. Sweet.
Oh fuck.
Well, since it's all out in the open, you ready to kill your sister?
Possibly. I think she's been trying to reach out to me for help for a while.
Well, good thing she didn't yell louder. It might have killed a bunch more people.
So, Kuro, did you roll search for this body?
No, I can. I got a 43 under 70.
Nice. It looks like it used to be human at one point.
Okay. So it looks like it's a mutated human rather than an alien.
You can tell by the bones.
Yeah, I figured as much. I wasn't going over there and like touching it or anything. I'm like, hey, look, a bone. What do I see on it?
Unfortunately, there's no ID. Correct. On the body.
Well, there might be if I rolled it over, but I don't want to upset the mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are we going down to the next floor?
Yes, we are.
Hey, Kopesh,
And,
I
yeah.
just want to pull you aside for a second. You said Kuro was in this facility. Was she with you, or he got you out of here?
I helped facilitate the evacuation.
I don't think Kuro helped me out, but he used to be able to come through this facility before the split.
I'm just
Possibly.
wondering. Are you kind of like part of his family? Was he the alien DNA that got spliced into you?
I don't know. I know Kuro is a lot older than he looks. I think you know now.
Yeah. No,
But I don't think
I'm just
I
curious.
have much of what he has. I'm not sure. Maybe this hard drive we have, maybe we dragged over some files deep in there. We can figure out what those aliens actually were. But
All right.
yeah,
Okay. I won't pry anymore. I was just kind of thinking in my head.
Yeah. That's a question I've never known the answer to, Kilo. Even the doctor doesn't know.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right.
Rifle back on.
Move back down the
Rifle
hallway.
back. Going back down the hallway and going downstairs.
Once we're back together, hey, can I have the hard drive?
I hand you the hard drive.
Thank you. Pocket.
All right. So similar layout. Hallway opens up into a large, or not the hallway, the stairwell opens up into a large, long hallway that travels north from your position to your left. Directly across there is a room. There's doors on either side of this this hallway.
I'm assuming it's fucking loud down here.
Yeah, it's about out of 10. And everybody give me another con roll.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's lucky.
That was close.
I fell by 2.
Go by 2.
Yeah, I failed by 15.
I passed by 10.
Everybody's
passed.
P3s have kicked in by now. However, the headache has gotten worse, so those who failed still suffer a 10% a penalty. It would be 20 if you hadn't taken the T3s.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Mm-hmm. And
Anyone want more? See if this affects stacks?
That's not good for your liver.
Nah, probably not. Kuro's kind of thinking to himself, liver. The fuck is a liver?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, there are 6 doors on the left-hand side of the hallway, all evenly spaced, and there are 5 on the right-hand side of the hallway, and then a set of double doors at the end. There are no mushrooms here.
Are the doors labeled?
This one, yeah, sure. This one across on the right-hand side is labeled. Security room. The 3
Probably start pushing into
immediate,
the hallway.
yeah, the 3 immediate doors on the left-hand side are labeled Subject S, Subject B, and Subject D.
That was subject S, V, and D.
Yeah.
I think I'll check out the security room.
I'll join you.
You guys move into the security room. There is
As I walk into the room, I'm gonna, hey, Kopesh, don't check your own room.
I'm just gonna stay in the hallway.
I will be there after. Do not check your own fucking room.
I'm just in the hallway, like leaned against the door, aiming at the back double doors with
Fantastic.
the rifle.
I love you, Kopesh. And then I walk into the room.
Honed in. So I'm not moving. Yeah.
Right. So, the walls are just lined with desks. Basically, it's just like a built-in desk that goes all the way around. It's full of monitors.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's chairs.
Can we turn the monitors on?
Yeah, they turn on.
Let's see how much visibility we've got of the building from this room.
There's probably, let's see, like 6 monitors down each side, and
Damn.
probably 3 along the front. So a total of 15 monitors, yeah. Go all
Do they
the way
each
down.
have their own camera associated with them, or are they just different workstations?
They seem like
Oh, I'm
different
not there. I'm in the
workstations.
hallway. Oh,
Yeah,
shut up.
they seem like different workstations, and if you could get into them, probably be able to monitor maybe the whole facility from here.
All right. So what we're seeing on screen is not necessarily like the surveillance cameras.
No, it's like a
At the
loading
moment, it's just
screen.
the actual monitors of the workstations themselves.
Yeah, there's a login.
I
look
guess I'll
for
give it a go
sticky
with
notes.
my. Yeah.
There's no sticky notes in this one. Security
No.
guys are.
No one left their phone around with a Signal app on.
I look in the desks to see if there's a manual with fucking the password on it.
Are you gonna look?
Maybe try and log on as guest. I got a 37.
You don't find one. You find the you find a manual, but there's no login code in it.
All right, Handler, Kodak's going to use his slow fast to gain 20% bonus on a computer science to try and get in.
Hey.
However, I'm still subject to the -10 as well, right? So really, I'm only getting 10% bonus.
Hey man,
On my roll.
10%.
Yeah, that's it. All right, let's see how we go. So I needed a 30 or less. I got a 29.
Holy shit!
Nice.
My hero.
Nice.
That's awesome. I love it.
Kodak somehow
But what do I
manages
find?
to break into this computer system and pull up. As soon as you log into one, all the monitors turn on.
I did it.
Awesome.
I logged on as guest, and right before it said denied, it opened up.
Yeah. So
All right, so all the surveillance cameras are basically on display now?
yeah, they're all on display, and they're all pretty dark, except for on the second floor. It's lit up by mushrooms, so you can kind of see what's going on up there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because the first inclination Kodak has is to look at cameras where he recognizes places that they've already been, just to see what's happening, behind them, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything clear, essentially? Is there any motion, any movement on any of the screens?
No.
Okay.
Everything's pretty clear, and most of the screens are still dark because there's no lights on in here, and you guys are underground.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
There's obviously
have
still electricity.
Low light mode.
You guys haven't bothered to track turn any lights on, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, does the security room potentially have remote lights for other parts of the facility?
Roll luck.
That could be switched on. All right.
That's a good thought.
I'm desperate. 80.
Can't turn the lights on from the security room.
However, I will take a glimpse and re-roll.
Oh, you gotta roll power. I
gotta roll power first?
Yeah, give me 2 power rolls, actually, because you should have did that for the last ability.
Yeah, good point. All right, I've just rolled. Success, 61 under 70, and now I'm rolling for this one.
Yeah.
31.
Nice.
Good. All right, so let's try that again. Re-roll for luck, yeah? 27.
I forgot it was a luck roll.
Hey man,
Too late now.
you can glimpse luck.
Apparently.
Pretty luck's on his side.
I'll do whatever Handler says.
I love how that is the only person that can reroll luck. I fucking love that so much from a theme standpoint.
It's pretty cool. I like it too, yeah.
Going forward, I probably won't allow that on luck rolls. But this time I'll meet you in the middle, and there is a way to turn on the emergency lights.
Oh, you cut out.
Oh, lost you.
Oh, am I here?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're back
this
now. We lost the
time-
last
Okay.
10 seconds.
Okay, so I
this time
probably
what?
won't allow that going forward on luck
Okay.
rolls, but this time I'll meet you in the middle, and there is a way to turn on the emergency lights.
Emergency lights. All right.
Mm,
Better than nothing.
So all the rooms now are flashing. There's red lights flashing
mhm.
in all the rooms.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Wow, this makes it more eerie. I was just wondering
Yeah,
how we could make it worse.
Just,
Yeah.
just super creepy. You know.
Yeah. Is there anything else of interest in here, or should we just kind of proceed?
Can you see into some of the rooms now on this floor with the flashing red light?
You want to skim through the cameras?
Yeah, I want to see Scarlet.
Sure.
I missed that little girl.
In a minute. So, scanning through the cameras, you go through the bedrooms here, no movement. You go through these other 3 rooms past the bedrooms, which are kind of like bedrooms, but not really. There's a bed in
They're
them.
more like cells.
They're more like cells.
Yeah.
There's metal floors with drains in the middle. No movement. It pans over to this long room on the other side, which has, you can see computers running off down the one wall, and the other wall is all glass, looking into these smaller rooms, which look like containment
Okay.
rooms.
Yep.
No movement. And then finally, you switch over to the main laboratory, and there, along the walls, along 2 of the walls, one of the curved walls and one of the flat south walls, are computers, more computers. There's a couple benches for working on, and there is a large vat of, looks like maybe water, circular vat. And in that vat, you can't really make out what it is with the flashing light and on the camera, but you do see movement within that vat.
All right.
And
I think I ask what you guys see on the camera as you're panning
Well-
through.
All the rooms look clear except for the one at the end. There's a big vat, and I think she's in there.
then now
Don't
I'm
know if it's her.
going to need everybody but Kopesh to deafen their mics, deafen their headphones.
Aw.
Oh shit!
I'm going to get a drink. Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Let me start a new paragraph of notes.
in your mind, you hear gravelly tone. You hear a voice. It says, Carlos, you don't know me, but you can call me Earl. I'm trapped in here. I've been calling out for help in hopes that someone would come, but I never thought it would be you. I am all that remains of the experiments conducted here. They once used me to create things, you being one of them. They left me to rot, and the pain you feel now is a pain I've felt for years, trapped in this place. Please help me.
I can't see him, right?
No, you just hear that in your mind. You're still at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
And roll sanity.
Roll sanity. This is a fucking great time to do that, you dirty bastard. Because holy shit, I rolled 14 under 61.
Nice.
I still think I take 1 point of sanity loss, though, don't I?
I don't think
Just
so, because
the
like,
thing
you're
that is
familiar.
made
You're
to
with,
create me.
it's the thing, yeah, but you're like, I was gonna say no because you're familiar with telepathy, right? So like,
Yeah. That, I guess it doesn't jar. That doesn't jar me. like it would anybody else.
Right?
It's probably a weird sensation having it happen to me
Probably.
and not being me to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, we said Scarlet had that ability too, right? So we probably talked a lot to each other mentally through the cells because we could.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You respond.
Call me Earl.
I can send you that.
Yeah, if you want to send me that, I just want to throw that in my notes. Oh my god. I guess I feel as if I can just send my voice down the hallway through my head and he'll hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows we're here.
Yeah.
I think I say, what are you? And what happens if I let you out?
I am from another planet, another place. And if you let me out, I'll be free.
What does you being free look like for the world?
I mean, I
For the
won't
people
do.
of this town?
Well, I'm sure you
For
know.
us?
I'm sure you understand everything needs substance in some way. But I'm not a greedy creature, I think you would call me.
Rahima never told me anything about this thing, did she?
No.
I should have fucking called her before we came here. Carlo pulls out his phone real quick because he's at the side. No signal, eh? We're
No.
3 floors underground in a bunker.
No signal.
Choices in mind to let you out. We'll see what happens when we get there. See what you are. Think the others are gonna have questions before we do that. You able to stop hurting everybody around us? So you're not doing this out of your own doing. This is a passive thing because you're trapped.
It's hard to explain, but I was hibernating, as you might call it, but I could only do that for so long. This is a way for me to call out to my species or other species. It's kind of a defense or survival mechanism.
What do you eat?
I guess you would call me a carnivore.
Okay. That might complicate things. And I probably about this time these guys, because I've stopped talking on the mic, walk out into the hallway to see me just dead staring this thing down the hallway, not talking to him.
Yeah. You bring these guys back?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, one guy got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got all 3.
Everybody's back. Nice.
Everybody's
back.
So, as you started talking to me, telling me that there's something in there and it's moving,
Yeah.
I stopped responding on the headset. I'm assuming that would proc you guys to come check the hallway.
Well, Kilo is in the hallway with you. Would you have let us know something's up?
I wasn't part of this.
Yeah.
I don't know. What did I witness? What happened to Kopesh?
Kopesh went from talking to asking what's going on to just hard aiming at the door and very probably seems really focused, and he's not
Hey guys, Kopesh is just zoning out on the door. I'm gonna tap him a couple of times on the shoulder, really gently. Any response?
I think that's about the time that conversation hit that point we ended. And say, it's alive, all right.
Yeah, you don't say. It's moving.
On the mic, I go, Kuro, you remember an Earl?
Earl. Sounds familiar. What of him?
Does he? Mr. No, not even slightly. He's what I'm spliced with. He wants out.
Hey,
Oh, so that's the alien in there.
I'm assuming that's a bad one?
I don't know.
Well, if he was able to give our baby boy Kopesh here, his powers, we can kind of imagine what things he has going on.
My question to you guys is, he wants to be let free, and he's a carnivore. In my mind, projecting down the hallway again, I ask him, can he leave this planet by himself?
No.
You want me to ask him? You want me
No.
to?
I do that. That's for David.
Okay.
That's telepathically.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, you're confusing the shit out of me. I'm standing behind you. I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking in your head.
I'm sorry. I mumbled that out loud as I said it in my head.
What are you guys doing?
Does he doesn't respond to me, David?
Oh, he said no.
He said no. Okay.
Yeah.
I said, and he can't leave without help.
Well, we can't help him, and if we let him out of this building, what's he going to do? Get a social security number and a part-time job at a Safeway?
Well, you can't help him. I might
think
be able
he's
to
gonna kill
facilitate the
things.
building of something.
I think he's going to kill a lot of things.
Hmm.
He says he's not greedy, but I don't know what that means.
Can somebody just stop the fucking sound so this headache goes away? Like, that's... How would that?
The way to stop the sound
Steady.
is by getting rid of him.
He said he hibernated for as long as he could, but he needs food. He's in pain. It's a predator response, he said.
That's a bad predator response. It'll scare away all the prey.
Oh, it's supposed to scare away the thing trying to eat him. I guess.
Alright.
I'm gonna start walking down the hallway.
What does everybody think?
Up.
Yeah.
We've got to take it down, right?
Handle this however you want.
Yeah. Getting close together, I think.
How do you want to handle this? He's your dad.
He's not my dad. He's what I'm spliced with. This is... I mean, he can hear probably everything we've been fucking saying through this whole thing, so let's go see what he looks like.
What?
If you don't want to come, you don't have to.
No, I'm not saying that I don't want to come. I'm just saying that this is not a great situation. How hungry is he?
He hibernated
He's been down
for about
here
20
since
years.
everything left.
Yeah, he's been here for about 20 years and he hasn't eaten in a minute.
What the fuck do my tax dollars go to? Like, seriously, this is some fucking bullshit.
I think, actually... I think I kind of want to say... I take a couple steps down the hallway and I stop, and I think about going back up top and phoning Dr. Rahima. And I say that to Kuro. I say, you guys can come up with me if you want, or you can stay here and quickly watch the cameras, but I think I gotta go call the doc.
I think this is a really bad time for you to let your feelings get in the middle of a mission.
You're saying execute?
I'm saying we need to come up with a plan and do it now. Not take half hour to go upstairs, go outside, have a conversation, and come back down.
Your call.
It's your mission. I'm just giving you my opinion. I told you this is your
mission.
place, man. I'm not pushing you in any direction.
This isn't my place. This is where I started. But I don't know what the fuck that thing is, and if you have any shred of knowledge of what it might be when you see it, I need to know. So either you're coming in with me, or I gotta turn the lights on in there so you can see it on camera.
Listen, I'm not really a fan of aliens, but I feel like this thing has done its best to not harm anyone. You said he tried to hibernate for as long as possible. That indicates some level of sympathy and empathy.
Mm-hmm. It does. And that's why this is hard. That's why I want to go make a call.
But what's Rahima possibly going to tell you?
I don't know. But she might know what the fuck it is. And she might have a call.
Do you remember what our directive is at our job?
You remember how growing up I told you I didn't fully agree with it all the time?
Whether or not you agree with the policy, you're still part of it. At the end of the day, what do? We protect the humans. We protect the human race. If this is a clear threat, then you know what we have to do. If there's a way to domesticate it, we'll say, maybe it could eat animals or something. Who knows? We can cross that bridge, and I could probably try and find a rocket to ship it out to space. Or build one. I haven't built a rocket in a while. Not since World War II. So it's possible. All this depends on how you want to proceed, because we can make either possibility happen.
It's up to all of us. What do you got, Kodak? What do you think?
Not to sound disrespectful, but maybe I'm here on this mission because I'm not emotionally involved. It seems really clear-cut to me. I've been living my whole life on this planet thinking we're the only ones here. And now I hear all this shit, and there's a creature down there that may eat me, my family, my loved ones. My mission directive is keep humans safe. I only see one solution. And quite frankly, if you're not on board with that, and he draws his gun. That's all he does, he just draws it and keeps it by his side.
Yeah, it's like, you'll do it if I don't.
Yeah. Not threatening Kopesh, but just throwing it out. And
Nope,
just,
100%.
This is what I'm here for. I'm not here to make friends with aliens.
It's really passive, but it's you're getting ready to go do it yourself.
Well, let's do PvP.
Yeah. And as you gathered from my little speech,
oh yeah, there's
I don't
only one
wanna
way
kill
this goes.
something, but we have a job to do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unless the organization has a zoo I'm not aware of, where there are already other creatures like this, I don't believe we have facilities or the means of transportation to get it safely from A to B. There's only one way out of this today.
I think step one is obviously going to be breaching the containment capsule that it's in.
And if the company didn't want to keep this thing, what is it actually? Is the reality that's now set into Kopesh. And he says to Kuro.
When this place was broken into, the objective wasn't secure the alien, it was secure the child.
Yeah. But Scarlet's gone. Everyone else is gone. They left this behind.
Yeah.
I think you guys are right. I'm sorry, Kilo.
No, it's I you know what? I agree
Check the book
with
later
Kodak's
see if it tells
assessment
us.
in it. I just think Kuro has a weird moral compass because he was totally fine with the Jishin, who eat humans and have done far more damage, but he wasn't up for exterminating them. But, fuck me. What do I know?
I kind of lean over to Kilo and I'm like, they're all going to get obliterated, dude. You think I'm sending them to a safe site? DG knows. They're not making it off the planet.
Well,
I just sent their entire tribe to one spot.
You could have let me know that was the thing, and I would have been a little bit more okay with it.
You could have trusted that I would do the smart thing, because I have not... I don't think I've done the wrong thing in your presence yet.
Maybe. Well, I guess time will tell, right?
Okay.
All right. Well, this has been a great hang on. This has been a really good little RP situation here. So you guys already have 10% bonuses, but I'm going to award Kodak and Kilo one as well.
Nice.
Yay!
You guys have a 10% bonus.
So educate me. So what does that mean?
You have a 10% bonus that you can use to any roll of your choice.
Any future roll, just a one-off.
Think of it like inspiration, so you can hold on to it for a while. Like me and Donnie still have ours, so we don't get another one. They don't stack.
Can I play devil's advocate here, David?
Try.
I don't think I deserve an extra 10.
You don't get it to extra 10.
But I think from that good RP, I think that Kopesh should get an extra 5. Because he's playing this really well.
He is, but maybe he should have spent his 10.
That's okay. I still got
That's
10.
also fair. I was just trying to do
use that 10.
Yeah, good try. I award you for trying.
Oh, cool. I get awarded a +0. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
I
guess let's go to the door.
Yeah. I tell you guys to stay back a bit, and my rifle's up.
Oh yeah, my gun's been out this entire time. If it could break out of the thing, it would have by now. So let's go
Yeah,
inside
but
and
I
see what we
could
see.
definitely break open that thing.
What, the capsule?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
All right. As you guys move down this hall
Walk inside. Yeah.
to the door, Kopesh steps through. Flashing red lights still going.